To Vision Avant, and on this training I am going to show you why authors actually never sell books after their launch. Okay, so if you are an author or if you are a future author, listen, if you're thinking about being an author, you really want to stay glued to the next 5 minutes, because I promise you I'm going to give you some great value. Now, my name is Vision Avant. I have worked with thousands of speakers, coaches, network marketers, showing them how to become published authors. But one of the things that I noticed is that many of the authors that we were assisting, they were not having any success after their launch or even the pre-selling, right? And so I wanted to be able to create opportunities to show authors how to leverage their books to build multiple streams of income, to get on more platforms. Like last year we went to South Africa and did a TEDx experience showing how to get on more media, how to be able to increase their prices for speaking, coaching, products, services, all of that. This year I'm going to help more than 1,000 authors generate over $10,000 plus per month, week, or day. So I'm looking forward to working with one of my 1,000. Now, I want you guys to do me a favor in the chat. Please introduce yourself. You never know who may be watching this, but also because I like to get to know who's watching this video. So let me know in the chat what it is that you do as we take up the next couple of minutes to go over this training. So number one, the reason why authors never sell books beyond their book launch is because they stop marketing their book. Look, I don't know where people told us that, once the book is finally done, now it's easy breezy. No, 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 no. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand that it is now time to go. Okay, this is where the real work begins. But it's not about working from sun up to sundown. It's all about having a strategy. But you have to understand that just posting on social media is not marketing. Just having your book on a website is not marketing. You've got to be willing to get on podcasts. You got to be willing to get yourself in front of people. And I know a lot of times people will message me and say, hey, can I pay you to market my book? No, the best marketer of your book is going to be you. Now, yes, having maybe, people like a publicist that can get you on more media outlets, which by the way, we actually have a publicist. If you want the plug, just hook, let me know. We have a Book Profits Club publicist. But, having a publicist or having some people that you can get you to speak at certain conferences. But ultimately, when it all boils down to it, y'all, you have to be willing to market your book, okay? And you got to market it in front of the right audiences. Number two is focusing on the wrong thing. I see so many people who focus on titles versus actual transformation. What do I mean by that? Is I see people who will literally go so hard trying to hit that top seller title that they grind to get the top seller. And then now when it's time to really market the book, they're not paying attention to that. In the top seller campaign, most of the time people are going to just do it to support you, but you're not really providing any real readers, right? And so the goal here, guys, is when you write that book, I hope that you wrote the book to change people's lives, not just to get a title. And if you want to be able to change lives, guys, you got to focus on making sure this book gets into more hands of people who need to read your book. It's all about transformation and not titles, y'all. And when you focus on helping more people to have their lives transformed, focus on getting in front of more people, I tell you this, your book will forever be bought over and over and over again. And then number three, having no real game plan for success. Those who fail to plan to fail. Y'all, I need you to understand that 10% of the people who actually buy your book will buy additional products and services without you even having to try. You can just simply tell them, hey, listen, I got this additional book coming out. I have a t-shirt, I have merchandise, I have a conference, I have a retreat, I have a meetup event, all types of stuff. And we're a lot of times missing out on that because the only thing we focused on was, let me just write the book. You have to have a plan behind the book. How do you plan to use the book? How do you plan to leverage the book? Having a game plan is critical. See, I think one of the things that helped me when I wrote my first book back in 2012, which still sells today, is I wrote it because at the time I was in network marketing and I was using it as a recruiting tool. I didn't write it to sell it. I wrote it to use it. I wrote it so that I could get more people to join me. Now, as a coach, I have books that are designed to be able to give to people who are potential clients of mine. So I have a game plan for my book that has allowed me to build a high multiple six-figure business and sustain where some coaches are just having that one great year. Our business has steadily climbed every single year. Listen, if you need help and you want access to my free masterclass, type a comment in below the video, drop a line, let me know, and I'll give you access to my 30-minute training for free. If this was good, imagine what that's going to be. All right, y'all.